All right, good morning, everybody. What a slow week we have had here overall. No trades again yesterday. I did get two in today. Only one of them I got recorded because when I hit record on OBS this morning, it had already updated right before I started trading, and then apparently the drivers needed to be updated on my PC for it to record right. So I didn't get the first one recorded, but it was a small one in Tesla, so I'll show you the chart, and then you can see the orders after we switch over after that. So we did get some trades in, one in Tesla, one in SGen, way late in the afternoon at about 3 o'clock. I actually hung around today until late in the afternoon. So let's break them down, let's trade. All right, so like I said, here was the first trade in Tesla. You can see it very early on in the morning on the initial dip. I tried to hold for more of a pop back up to the upside, and it just kept failing and not getting higher, so I took that one off for a very small win there. Then we're going to switch over to SGen, and you can see the orders there on Tesla making $24. SGen popping up nicely here on the scanner. I'm going to go ahead and get started with 20 shares short at 154.75. It just made about a 4-point move there in the last couple minutes, and we will look to add in another 20 shares on this one if it keeps moving. Only 20 shares because this thing is moving multiple points at a time. It's very spready. It's late in the afternoon, hasn't had any volume all day, and now it's getting that volume in here late on the day. So now I'm going to wait and see if we can get those next 20 shares up around 2 points higher than the initial entry or so on this one on SGen. So it's starting to move up here. Can it get up through that 156.50-ish mark? I'm waiting and seeing what can it do. Looking to add these 20 shares here to get a total of 40 shares in. If we can get a little bit more of a pop here in SGen. Still, you can see right below me alerting up into the 30s here on the scanner. So that's a pretty good number there, and I'm just going to wait and pick my spots. I'm not doing it just arbitrarily. It's got to be defined by kind of the range of the candles, which is one of the reasons that we started this one so small with just 20 shares, because the range of the candles is so big, so you know that your entries are going to be spread out much further in terms of point wise. So watching it here, waiting to see if we can get back up here, make a little bit of a new high, looking for around that 2 points or so before we get the ad here. It starts popping. Can we get up to that 157 mark? I put it up there and get filled at 156.80. So we now have 40 shares short at 155.78, and we will look to double our position and add in some more if this thing wants to keep going up towards 160. So going to think about looking for up through 159 here if we get a nice little run for the next allotment of shares, which will be 40 shares this time, to double our position, get ourselves a better average, and still be okay because we started so small to begin with. That is why we did it. So just waiting and watching here. Can we get up through 159? We're starting to push up there towards that 159 mark. I'm watching the ask, just waiting for the ask to see if we can get that through 159. Here comes 159. We're through. I clicked the button after I clicked the inside bid or inside the ask, and I got filled there at 159.39. So 40 cents higher even than I wanted there on SGen. So now we've got 80 shares short at 157.58, and I'm just going to take 60 off here if we get below 157. There's the fill there at 157 once it came below. Just doing that because it is so spready, it is so whippy, and it is so big on the movement here. So going to leave those last 20 shares, see if we can get those down a point lower to turn those into some money. You can see we're basically break even there on that first 60 shares, but now that 20 shares is in at the high of the day, and we're going to see if we can get those down a little bit lower. We'll watch and see if the bid gets down below 156. There it is. We click the button, we get the fill there at 156, and we are all out of SGen for a $66 gain. So, you know, hey, I'm happy I finally got one in before the week ended, got some money in, especially after how slow it was this week. And we are coming up into the weekend. Next week's going to be kind of crazy for me because I will be here Monday like normal. Then I'm flying to Vegas. I am taking my new trading laptop to Vegas, but you know, it's Vegas. We'll see how that goes. Plus, next week's a holiday week. There's no trading next Friday for Good Friday, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I will see you later.